今日華人電台係一個由專業人士組成嘅電台，團隊包括醫療界、財經界、地產界、娛樂界、保險業、汽車維修、飲食界、宗教及文學、科技、政治等眾多領域，多年來為華人作出忠誠服務，秉承着公平、公正、不偏不倚、不受廣告及政治影響嘅態度，為大家作出詳盡、誠實嘅報導，為各地華人提供可信賴嘅資訊。未來嘅日子，今日華人電台會繼續我哋嘅理念，為華人提供一個可信靠嘅電台，盼望聽眾繼續俾我哋支持，多謝大家。
大家好，歡迎大家嚟收睇我哋今日嗰個網上嘅運動太極嘅醫療太極運動。咁今日開心請到我哋嘅 Bryant Fong 師傅啦，同 Mason 方教練咧，同我一齊嚟教我哋呢個係醫療太極嘅。咁見到 Mason 師傅都嚟咗啦，OK。咁我就好。咁而家我哋先係將阿師傅放上去做 co-host 先，揾緊佢個名。
Sifu's here. He's just you just gotta change the title from Zoom user to Sifu Fong.
He's not using Sifu Fong. I couldn't find Sifu Fong's name.
It's literally Zoom user.
What? Yeah, please.
Here, hold on.
Rename.
I think I can name him. One second.
Rename.
I got it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sifu, I changed it so that it's Sifu Bryant Fong.
Okay, let me
you gotta
see.
unmute though.
Got it. Great. Thank you. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, all yours.
Yeah, Dr. James, you gave me too much power.
Okay.
I've been very powerful on this call here. All right. So.
All right. Welcome to our Tai Chi program today. So glad to see that all of you that are here. I'm going to talk a little bit today first about how to practice Tai Chi a little bit.
Sifu, you should move up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's way down.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let me
further up a little bit. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. Okay, there you go.
Okay. Yeah, maybe you will move back a little bit. Can see your shoulder.
I'll move back a little bit.
Yeah.
How's that?
A little bit better. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. All right. So anyway, as I was saying, I wanted to talk a little bit about practicing Tai Chi and why the class we're teaching is structured the way it is. So to learn Tai Chi effectively, okay, and I think that's important. And as I've said before, too many people think that learning a Tai Chi form is learning Tai Chi, but to actually learn Tai Chi correctly, there are some things you need to learn to do. So number one, our exercise divided into 3 parts that you need to do. First part is preparing your body for Tai Chi itself. So in order to do that, the joints have to be, your range of motion needs to be as large as it can be. Your balance and your flexibility has to be, as you have to have that. Because if you're stiff, the energy cannot get through your body. When you're stiff and energy can't get through your body, you experience it as pain. That's number one. Or because the circulation isn't moving, the joint is inflamed, so you also have pain. So the first part of the exercise that we do is to try and get rid of that so your body can be ready to do Tai Chi. The second part of our practice is what we call Gong practice. Gong as in Kung Fu, okay? So these exercises are from Tai Chi Qi Gong. It's to combine your mental, physical, and breath together, okay? These should always be practiced. So the first 2 parts that we do should actually take up about 3/5 of the time you practice Tai Chi. And then the last part we're going to practice is separate Tai Chi movements and the Tai Chi form itself. And again, for health and wellness Tai Chi, Again, you do not need a lot of movement. The movements need to be what? Movements that you can do, number one. Two, that they are effective. In other words, we're trying to find movements that are good for you. For instance, you could do high kicks in Tai Chi, you can do snake creeps down and go real low. But it's not necessary for your health to actually have to be able to do that. So we will introduce some techniques that you should do and practice daily because these will help you improve. And okay, so anyway, that's how the program will divide it. So I hope that makes a little sense. If you have questions on the order and what we're doing, please make sure you ask at the end of class. All right. So the first part I'm going to have Mason take you through right now is for the developing your range of motion, your flexibility, and to loosen and soften your body so you're ready to do Tai Chi. So let's follow Mason, doing what we call Chan Su Gong. These are exercises from Chen style Tai Chi designed to, again, develop your flexibility, stretch the tendons and ligaments in your body, relax the whole body so the Qi can flow. All right, let's turn it over to Mason.
Very good. Thank you very much, Sifu. So we're going to break this down, Sifu said, for Chansugong. It's a lot of spiraling movements, but we're doing them in a very easy fashion. So as we do the exercise, we always like to remind you each session is that do not feel like you have to go as much or as far or as hard or as low as another person. You are ultimately practicing at your body's best capability, and you develop it from there. So first, breathe in and breathe out. Just make sure that we breathe and settle into the right state of mind first. Okay. So from here, you can be in your standing position. So shoulders, feet about shoulder width apart. All right. This is your Dongding standing position here. Lower lumbar is straight, tailbone tucked in, relax the chest. And we're going to loosen up first the head and neck. So relax, rotate around, and look from left to right and back around again. So do not look up for this one because you don't want to grind your neck. So you can look down, look side to side, and that's all you really need. So you rotate around. So you have a tight neck from being in front of a computer a lot. This is a good exercise. Oh, relax and let your head rotate around. Okay. I've done about 6. I'm now going to go do 6 the other direction. So rotate down. And look from right to left. Rotate down. From right to left. Okay. 6 is a good, easy number to do. You can do, of course, more in the future, but for the sake of the hour that we have here, I'm just going to do 6. Good. Now I'm going to move to the chest and the shoulders. You can have your hands at, again, the dantian. We've gone over this before. The dantian is a region that encompasses your lower torso, so where your pelvic and your hips bones are, and the center below the belly button, 3 points below the belly button. You can have your hands here. That's the center of your dantian. Your dantian is a region, not necessarily a point. Now open up the chest and rotate the shoulders back and relax. These come down. So essentially I'm hunching the shoulders, but I'm not clinching the shoulders. So keep the shoulders relaxed. You feel your shoulder blades move backwards. So you're making this circle that goes around. You can see my arms moving, but it's because my shoulder blades are folding back and relaxing as I come down. Again, 6 is plenty to do. So I've done, once you've done at least 6, you can go 6 going forwards. So this one, I rotate forwards, I close the chest. This is the tondung, your heart meridian point, your sternum's right here. It closes, your shoulder blades expand, your shoulders themselves rotate forwards. So you have, again, stiff joints. These are good exercises just to, again, help get the rotations going so that blood flow can come to these parts of your body. Okay. That's good enough for now. Basic one of the Chansugong exercises. You can have your hands out about the height of your heart. Doesn't have to be very high. In fact, I tell you to relax the arms. Okay. So about the height of your heart, turn one hand around as you look to the right side. Turn that right side as you look to the left side. So it's twisting just enough. And again, you use your core to turn You look from left to right, right to left. And you notice I'm shifting over my left quad, which is again where the femur connects to the pelvic bone. And I shift to the right quad, where again, we're here. Okay. So rotate, rotate. And those who are, again, seated in positions, you can do a lot of these exercises while sitting down. Okay, so I've done, again, 6 is enough on each side. Relax the arms, rotate the hands in front of you. So you're making like a circle with your wrists and your elbows in front of you. Doesn't have to be very, very big. Just relax the arms. Just loosen them out. Any sort of tension you might have, stiffness, just relax the hands. Okay, I've done about 9. I'm going to do about 9 the other direction. So again, 6, 9, 12. You find what's a good, even pace for yourself as well. Doesn't have to be a lot. The idea is that you can do these small exercises, even if it's just a few, like even if it's 3 at home regularly, it'll make a big difference. But again, this is just warm-ups for now. We're treating them as a warm-ups. So relax the hands. Now open the palms and close the hands. Open the palms, close the hands. So this is good exercises. Get the grip strength of your hands there. Get your fingers going. Okay. I've done about 9, so shake them out. And I'll do it for the upper body. We're going to do the lower body now. But for now, breathe in. We've shown you this before. This is Sogong. So Fong Song, relax. Sogong, draw in fresh chi. And you're clearing that center line, that Ren Mai, that goes through the center of your body in front of you. Okay. Your hands might be nice and warm after that. So like we did before, bring your 2 kidney points, give those a rub. This is your belt meridian, your daimai. Your life chi is stored here. You cultivate it. You can help also make sure that it's nice and nourished. So if you're having stress day, if you're tired, rub those points, help rejuvenate you. And bring your hands to the front of your belt meridian. Rub from left to right, right to left. So you're just caressing that belt meridian right belt level with where your belly button is underneath it. You're just raking fresh chi across the stomach. All right, that's good enough for now. You have your hand at your sternum, again, right over that Tanjung point. You have your hand covering, so it looks kind of like the salute. We're going to gently crack the back. Just turn twice on the right side, turn twice on the left side. Keep your knees and feet forwards. We said this before. We'll say it again always in these classes. Make sure your hips stay where they are, but you turn with your waist. Remember, your hips are like a socket, and your waist is the ball inside of it, so that rotates. So keep your hips here. You're going to turn 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Last time, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Now we're going to make a circle with the waist. Rotate around. So even here, as I rotate, my hips stay pointed forwards. Even if they are moving around, they're still oriented the same way, but my waist is turning. Good. One more, and then let's go the other direction. Okay, so again, I'm just doing 6, so that's enough for now. Now, again, think about just the inside of your waist, where the Dantian point is. Rotate just using that. Make a very small circle. The big one we did, you can call that the big orbit. This is the small orbit. So very small circle. And again, 6 is plenty for the sake of this class. So I'm going to now go the other direction. Very good. One more. Good. Now we're going to do some leg exercises for this one. You can just bring your feet together. You have your hands run around the knees. Warm up your knees by rubbing them. Just give them a nice rub. Just rub behind the knee. Rub the front of the knee. Rub the top, the bottom, where your shins and your calves are. Okay, and make sure both knees are nice and warmed up. And we're going to go ahead and rotate. So you have your hands on your knees for support. Rotate them the same direction. Again, I'm just going to do about 6. Okay. And now I'm going to do 6 the other direction. Good. Your feet apart. Have your hands outside the knees. You rotate in. Now, what you're doing here, again, like we talked about before, your quad, where your hips connect to your femurs, where your legs connect to the pelvic bones. You're going to close that, and that moves the legs. Close, rotate, open. So it's not just your knees that move. The whole leg closes too. Because again, we want to develop your structural control, is the control over your structural network. So all your bones, your ligaments, your tendons, we're trying to help utilize those and mobilize those. Okay, I'm going to go now the other direction. So open the quad. So that space between where your legs connect to your hips opens up and rotates the leg around. And again, these are all to help you get the blood flow going, help alleviate tension, and also strengthen your ability to move your structural body. Good. Last one, so we're going to do down for the ankles. Relax the leg, rotate. It's like your leg is just like a ribbon, and everything is just nice and loose and relaxed. Open up the leg, rotate the leg around. Good. Then about 6 of those. And I'm going to switch my weights on my right leg so that my left leg is empty. So you can see it's nice and loose. But I'm going to open up again from the quad down to the ball of my feet. Okay. 6 is plenty. But again, if you want to slow it down, you can do 3 really slow ones. If you have more time, maybe you want to do more sets. You can do like 3 sets of 6. Just ideas. But for now, we're going to do a last one, open and close the whole body. All my weight's on my left leg, so the right side can open up. And again, just like the hinge of a door or the spine of a book, everything opens up. Everything closes. Everything opens up. Everything closes. I did 3 of those. Just did 3 slow ones. I'm going to do 3 on the other side. So all my weight's on my right side. Left side's open and relaxed. And open up. And close. You can also breathe. Remember to breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. And that's good for now. You can do more of those, of course. But again, let's go ahead and breathe. So go. So breathe in, draw fresh chi in through the byway. Get it down the center line. 3rd time, breathe in. Breathe out. Very good. Okay, Sifu, back to you.
Okay, so as I said earlier, these exercises should be done prior to practicing Tai Chi because it prepares your body to allow the Chi to move. So if you're stiff, the energy cannot move. Doesn't matter if you're doing it real slow. If you're stiff to begin with, the Chi is not going to move. The Chansu Gong exercises were developed in Chen Village to help the villagers before that they would go to work, that they would do this to loosen up the body, stretch it out, allow the chi to move through. So that's the first part you should practice. The next part, we're going to be talking about breathing exercises that we can begin. So one of the basic beginning exercises is called standing still to regulate your breathing. So we're going to do it this way. You have a hand on your chest, a hand on the stomach. Now, as you breathe in, you want to use your lower abdomen to breathe in so that you can move the stomach out. And then as you breathe out, the stomach goes in. So you're breathing in with your stomach and breathing out. So please remember, I'm not actually breathing with my stomach. The stomach doesn't breathe, okay? You're using the lower part of your lungs. So your lungs come down to here, and there's a diaphragm here. As I'm breathing in, I'm pushing down on the diaphragm, which pushes the abdomen out. But you need to breathe here. That's the first thing you need to learn for Tai Chi. All Tai Chi movements begin with abdominal breathing, number 1. Number 2, if you want to relax or you're stressed out, take 10 breaths this way, you will relax. You will also develop your own internal energy as you develop. But for Tai Chi and for all Qigong, the breath must be from here. So let's practice this. We'll follow Mason. We're going to take 10 slow breaths. Okay, so let's follow Mason now.
Okay, so breathe in and out. It's 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. That's 2. Breathe in. Breathe out. It's 3. Breathe in. Breathe out. It's 4. Breathe in. Breathe out. It's 5. Breathe in. And out. 6. Breathe in. Breathe out. 7. Breathe in. Breathe out. 8. Breathe in. Breathe out. 9. Last one, breathe in. Breathe out. It's 10. Okay, very good. Breathing exercise.
So that's one of the first ones you should practice, okay? The next one is also a breathing exercise, so you can do it at different heights. We're going to do it the sun style way with the hand just below your chin. So imagine you have a balloon here. As you breathe in, make the balloon expand, and then as you breathe out, squeeze it together. Now, there's a couple things too. My body right now is, I hollow the chest round the back slightly, okay? So you notice my back is rounded. As I breathe in, you notice the whole body straightens, okay? And then I breathe out. So the body's opening and closing. Now, at the same time, I'm going to open and close my legs, okay? So when I breathe in and open the top, my legs are going to straighten, okay? I close. As I close the top, the legs bend and I sink down and the legs open up outward, okay? You'll be able to see that a little more on Mason's feed when he does that, but the whole body is opening and closing like a balloon. So that's all Tai Chi is actually about, except that we have martial art movements to express the energy in different ways. But the basic important parts of Tai Chi are the first 2 exercises we're showing you today, okay? So again, let's follow Mason now in practicing Kai He or Hoi Ha, opening and closing. Again, it's a breathing and meditation exercise. Okay, so let's follow Mason, please.
Bring your hands up, relax the elbows. And the hands shouldn't just be against the body. There should be some space between the armpits and the chest. Relax the elbows. Elbows should be down by near your floating ribs. They should not be up here. They should be down here. And again, like you're holding a balloon. Balloon's going to expand and compress. So open, close, open, close. Seeing me from the side, you can see how, again, my legs straighten out, but then they bend as I close. So the frame of the body, both upper and lower body, both open up and close as well. So open, close, open, close. You notice where my elbows are. They don't really leave the floating ribs very much. So I don't open up like this. Okay, they keep the arms in. Open, close, open, close. Hands can turn, but the arms stay close in. Good. For now, relax. Very good. That's opening, closing, Kaiha.
Okay, we're also going to practice a little variation of that. This is single whip, but done again as a kind of meditation exercise. So we're going to bring the hands up again. So you breathe in Breathe out. Now, as you breathe in this time, push it out to the side and then exhale. And then as you exhale, bring the elbows down. Okay? Then relax, let your hands fall down. We're going to bring it back up again. Open and close. Now watch how I'm opening. I'm going to open it like I'm opening a curtain. I'm just going to separate the curtain and relax. Okay? And then bring the hands back in. So breathe in, breathe out. Now breathe in, push the curtain aside, breathe out. As you breathe out, allow your shoulders, elbows to sink. Okay, then you can lower your hands again, and then we start again. Bring the hands up again. Breathe in, breathe out. And now separate like a curtain, push it aside. And now relax shoulders, elbows. Let your chi, your breath, sink down to the bottom of your feet. And then relax and start again. All right, so let's follow Mason. This is single whip. Dan Bin.
Yep, and we're doing this from a very normal standing position here. So you don't need to do a lot of movement with the lower body just yet. But again, if you might feel again the lower body open and close from the knees there. So bring your hands up, open, close, push forwards, and separate. Relax the elbows and shoulders. The elbows are down. And then relax the hands slowly, 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 slowly. You might feel the rush of your blood or something going through the arms. That's pretty good. It means that you're sensing some of the sensations that are there. And in the old days, that was part of feeling your chi. I say part of because there are multiple other aspects there. But it's part of the first things you feel of the movement of your blood and releasing of tension through the arms. Come up. Again, open. Close. Again, open up. Relax the elbows. Okay. Relax the arms. Slowly let them drop. Okay. And up again. Kai, huh? Down, bien. Again, opening, closing, going into your single whip. We're going to relax the elbows. And then relax the arms. So I feel again that pull of the blood going through my hands all the way to the palms and fingers. We'll do 3 more. Push. Open up. So down, bien. Single whip. So Fong Song. Relax. Again, come up. Kai ha. Open, close. Down, bien. Single whip. Fong Song. Relax. Last time. Up. Kai ha. Open, close. Down, bien. Single whip. Relax the elbows. And Fong Song. Relax. Good. Sifu, back to you.
Thank you, Mason. So these exercises, these are Qigong exercises we're introducing. Please keep in mind, these are the second part of things you should practice in your Tai Chi, which is the Gong practice. The purpose of the Gong practice is to help you feel your Qi. And keep in mind, you can do slow exercise and think you're doing Tai Chi. But Tai Chi is not just slow exercise. You must learn to coordinate your breath, and that's only the second part. The third part is you have to control your breath, your motion, and then use your intention and feel the energy moving through your body. If you don't feel any energy, you're not doing anything. You're just doing slow exercise, okay? But in order to find out how is it supposed to feel, you have to practice the Gong first. So that's why the Gong practice that we're doing is so important. It's to help you feel the energy you're supposed to feel. All right. So we're going to introduce a couple more exercises. These are, again, purely for the practice of feeling your energy. So we're going to do version of what I call Dai Mai Mo Pan Gong. You can start with your hands at the heart level. You can turn as far as you can. You can't go anymore. Bring the hand into your waist. As you rotate your waist, let your hands follow. Lift back up and then rotate again. Come back in. So this is called Dai Mai Mo Pan Gong. Dai Mai is your waist meridian that controls your immune system, your what we call your guardian chi, okay? And also your cultivating energy for your kidneys, okay? Kidney chi is important because it keeps us alive. All right, so let's follow Mason. We're going to be doing it both ways. So this is the Dai Mai Mo Pan Gong.
Okay. So I'm going to do about 6 one way, 6 the other way. So doesn't matter which side you're going to start. We're going to do both sides. I'm going to start from going to left to right. So as I expand, hands out, but there's a roundedness, so they're not straight. They come back in. So expand. And then compress. Good. Expand. Compress. And it's like I'm a balloon again. It opens as it expands. And as the balloon shrinks, the arms rotate in. Again, I'm turning with just my waist. My hips, knees, and feet stay where they are, but my waist turns. Good. Now let's do the other direction. So if you've done one direction, do the other. I'm now going from right to left, though, for reference for those who are following along with me. Open up. The Dai Mai Mo Pan Gong. So again, same thing as I expand here. The hands, the fingers are pointed towards each other. My palms are faced towards me. It's like I'm holding a big balloon that's expanding in front of me and compressing. You might feel this tingling sensation in your arms. You might feel a heaviness or kind of a fullness of the arms. If you do, that's pretty good. Again, you're feeling the blood flow that goes through the arms. So one last time this way. Good. Dai Mai Mo Pan Gong. All right, just relax, 放松.
So again, this method we're using utilizes the Tai Chi movements, but specifically concentrated on health, okay? So that's why you don't see a whole lot of complicated movements, because for health, you only need to do a small number of movements, so the quantity is easy to remember, but you have to do a lot of them, okay? So the quality of what you do is way more important than the quantity. So, there are 108 movements in Yang style. You don't need all 108 movements to practice it for your health, okay? So that's different. And my teacher used to say, until your health is good, should you even think about trying to tackle something like 108 move form, okay? So keep in mind, that's the perspective you should have. Health and wellness Tai Chi is not what you see most people practice. This is specifically designed to use Tai Chi as a medical practice, okay? All right, so the next one we're going to practice, again, these are to help you feel your chi. Now, this one is derived from beginning Tai Chi. So you're going to bring your hands up, okay? And now you slowly stretch it out and then slowly bring it in. Stretch it out. So now my chest is hollow. My knees are also bent. As I straighten my legs, straighten my body, and my hands reach out. And now I then slow it back in. So now I draw it back in. So I have energy coming in and going down. And now as I go out, energy comes up and goes out. And what you're trying to feel is the energy moving in and out of your arm and your body. Okay? So when I go out, I want to feel the bottom of my foot, okay, and the fingers. When I come in, I feel the energy coming in. I feel it going through the bubbling well point at the bottom of my feet, okay? So this is an application of beginning Tai Chi, but as an energetic exercise. So let's follow Mason. Okay, this is beginning Tai Chi.
Come up with the hands. You can see them from the side. Extend the fingertips forwards. Relax the hands. Again, extend. Relax the elbows.
So Mason, you can even decrease the movement drawing in, not quite so much.
Sure. I just want to make sure people can see it from the
Right, right. So you're using magnetic and electric here.
Yeah. So you extend. Imagine that your fingertips are stretching to the horizon. As you retract, imagine your fingertips like a vacuum. They're sucking the air towards you. But they don't have to move very much. So by doing very small movements, just want to make sure that you all can see and understand what's going on there. So extend, relax the hands. You may see on the reference of my mirror, or the like how I'm almost like reaching for that jacket there, and then I relax, and the mirror, I kind of relax the hands there. So extend, draw, stand, and draw. Good for now. Relax. Because again, holding your arms up might be a little tiring for some folks, so just make sure that you go at a pace that's appropriate and not too difficult. Some people might not be able to hold their arms up very high.
Right. And the thing for people to kind of understand, if I use my muscles to hold it up and I'm doing it like this, I'm going to get tired. As you're doing this, you notice my shoulders are relaxed, my elbows are relaxed, and as I'm doing it, it kind of looks like this from the front. You can see me stretch out and you can see me draw in. So I want to stretch out. I want to send the energy all the way out as far as I can. As I relax, I want to feel the energy come back in. If you're not using physical force, this is very comfortable. You won't feel anything at all. Okay? Purpose for doing this movement this way is to do it as an energetic exercise. So as I said before, the Tai Chi for health, you have to move energy. So now, if you did this correctly, you can put your hands in your face. Your hands should feel warm, okay? Because you're moving the energy back and forth. You'll feel the energy after maybe 2 or 3 of these. That's it. It works very fast. Keep in mind that's the most important thing to learn. Because if you do not feel any energy, you're just doing physical slow exercise. Okay, so we call that Tai Kik Cho, but that's not Tai Chi Chuan. Tai Chi Chuan is actually real energy movement, and that's important to keep in mind. And it's that energy movement that is able to change the way we feel and our general health. All right, so that was one way to try and feel the energy. We're going to try another way to feel the energy, okay? So this one, you have your hands up and you're pushing down. Remember, this is like the scale. I've done it before, okay? So this time when I press down, my weight goes to this side. This side is empty. Now push down on this side. This side is full and the other side empties. So the energy of one side is powering the other side of my body. Do not do this by what? Lifting your arms up and down. You're not doing that. You're shifting your weight and think about this side being heavy. Allow the other side to float up. And now make this side heavy, make the other side light, and try and make the other side float up. Okay? Okay, so this is 左右阴阳功. So let's follow Mason practicing that.
Good. So from a comfortable standing position here, we're C position. Going to be left hand is down, so my weight's on my left side. Right side is more relaxed. The hands floated up. As I shift to the right side, my right hand's dropping. And like something's like a piston. My other hand goes up. Something's propelling it up. So I should take your time and feel the transition. One hand going up, one hand going down. But again, start by feeling and being aware of your shifting from one side to the other and all the weight going down on that end. So all my weight's on my left side. So my right side's lighter. All my weight's going to the right side. My left side's lighter. Also, key important thing is do not lean. So I'm shifting, but I'm not leaning. I'm not doing this. Okay? Don't want that. Keep yourself straight. Take your time. Slowly move. Feel the weight drop on one side. Feel the weight drop on the other side. So what I feel, so I start to also feel like this tingling, rippling sensation in my hands. So I'm feeling again the sensation of the nerves firing. And again, correlating back to some of the first telltale signs of knowing what your chi feels like as it moves through your body is all those aspects together. It's not just your blood flow, it's not just your nerves, it's all those things together. And even more than that. Okay. For now, let's do one more on the left side, one more on the right side. Good. Gong song, no gong.
All right, so I'm not going to introduce any more for today. So those are the basic Qigong exercises for Tai Chi one should practice with first. When you can do that, then you can concentrate on practicing the form. So we're going to go to the form practice next because that's what we're doing. Form practice, you practice the individual movements to make them smooth and continuous so you can connect them into a form. So one of the first movements I'm going to practice is tucking the robe. Okay, so it kind of looks like this. There are three different circles that make it up. The first circle is at your abdomen area, dantian area. As you finish that circle, the hand comes forward. You notice with the fingers, it spirals forward. And then it makes a circle at about where your shoulders are. You bring it back. So as you bring it back, it comes near your ear. There's a small circle here, like you're holding a plate. And then you push forward. Pushing forward, this movement is called on. Okay, so again, waist circle, shoulder circle, make a platter, push forward. Okay, this hand should be right in the middle. You notice it's not over here, it's right in the middle of my body and is the edge of my hand. The other hand is lightly touching my wrist. Okay, all right, let's follow Mason and do it a few times. This is called tucking the robe.
Very good. All right. So I'm going to do this with my right foot forwards. You can do this essentially standing, but I'm going to have my feet forwards, one foot forwards. If my right foot's forwards, my right hand's moving. And just go from left to right. And it comes up as I press by turning the hand, pressing, bring the hand around. I push. You notice I lift up my heel from the left foot, so I push forwards. So from the side, looks like that, or like this. Then I'm going to put my foot back down and begin again. So I rotate forwards and back, turn and press your hand forwards, bring around, and then push. Come back and down. Again, this is tucking the robe. So in Sun style Tai Chi, this is one of the core techniques. It has several different uses, different applications. But for now, I'm showing you this, get you familiar with it, because in the form you'll be doing it. So our sleep is our form practice. But from a health aspect, from an energy aspect, we'll talk more about that later. But it has a lot of good uses. Okay. Try the other side. So the left hand. So I mean, if you're using your legs too, you can have your left foot forwards, right leg is back here. I'm going to touch the wrists with my right hand. I'm going to circle counterclockwise. Once down here, up about the height of the shoulder. Bring your hand again by your chin or your ear. Let's orient here. You can lift the heel, put the ball of the foot down, you push forwards with the left hand, and then down. Again, right round. So and roll back, press, push. And then again, come back down. So tuck in the robe. And we get used to doing it on both sides. Push. Circle. Circle. Push. Okay, one last time. Good. Song, so go.
Okay, so the next part, we're going to connect many of the things we already learned. Now, of course, if you have not been here for the beginning of the series, you have missed some of this. So you may or may not be able to follow Mason and myself. So important is to concentrate on what, when you're learning this, practice the gong practice that we did earlier first, so that the next part of the form can be easier to learn, okay? Because time is short, I don't have time to devote to repeating everything we've done before. So just keep that in mind, okay? And the other thing is, if you haven't been here from the beginning, you have not learned the A part of this form. We're doing the B part of this form, okay? The second part. And the goal is to link A and B together eventually, okay? So that's our goal. So one of the things we did tucking the robe, that's pretty important. One is practicing brush, knee, and press. So I'm gonna you can follow me, I'm just gonna do it standing still. I'm gonna do a few repetitions. So you start with your hand here, the other hand is in front, you sweep across the body, and you push to the corner. Okay, now you've done that. This hand drops, as it drops, the other hand comes up. Relax the hand, you notice where the fingers are, and I push forward to the corner. Okay, and I lift up, push to the corner. Okay, so this movement is actually called brush, knee, and press. You'll find this in Chen style, Yang style, Wu style. They all have this movement. Right, so let's follow Mason. We're going to do just 3 repetitions on each side for the, we want to keep the time short so we can cover everything.
Yep. So again, you push to the right side, and brushing with the left hand. On the other side. Brush, knee, press. So I'm pressing with the left hand. Right hand is brushing down here. Alternate the hands. Brush, knee, press. Alternate the hands. Brush, knee, press. Last time. Brush, knee, press. Brush, knee, press. Good. Okay, zip it back to you.
Okay, so as they get the last thing we're going to practice today is, of course, holding the ball. That's really important to practice. That's part of the beginning movements of this form. So you're going to rotate the hands, raise it up to your head. Now you relax your elbows, lower your knees, and then I'll push off the ground, feel the top of the ball. So imagine there's a ball here. Roll the ball back toward yourself, toward the tanzhong, which is your heart point. From the heart point, push it back out. Okay. Bring it back in. And now, from the heart point, imagine the ball is here. Push it straight down. Okay. So this I call holding the ball. So let's follow Mason and doing it a few times. Again, we'll do it about 3 times.
Sure. Return the hands. Hands come up about the height of your eyes. Relax the elbows. You'll naturally, by dropping your arms, make a circle. Now, you don't need to force it because the arms will naturally make that as you bring the hands together. Now, rotate to form the top of that circle. Rotate it in. And rotate out. Standing with your fingertips horizon. Draw the hands back in. Clear the center line. You press down with the palms, relax the hands, relax the fingers, let the fingertips point downwards. Okay, good. Again, turn the palms out, so the thumbs are behind you and pointed down. Relax the elbows, and as you do that, you are making a circle. Bring your hands back to the top. It's the top of the circle. Now again, you rotate that circle towards you, rotate that circle out. Bring your hands back in and push that circle back down. Relax the hands. Last time. So again, this is the expanded sun style opening movement. So sun style Tai Chi, you make the circle there. And your intention, draw back and settle yourself there. Good. Sun style opening Tai Chi.
All right. So as I said, we don't have a lot of time. We have about 9 minutes. I'm going to go through the form. Keep in mind the directions change, but the techniques are the same. Some of them we've done in previous classes, and we did not do it today. So again, if you want to catch up, go back, look at some of the previous videos that we did, okay? But again, I'm going to repeat the whole front part of the form. Keep in mind the next time we meet in class, I will be doing the A part going back, okay? Today we're just doing the B part going one way. So you start here. Raise the hands up first, or your feet, I should say, are in the V first. Raise the hands up, palm facing each other. Reach out, draw back. Okay. Then rotate the palms like we just did for holding the ball, because that's what's coming next. So hold the ball. Roll back, roll forward, roll back again. And now you're going to raise the hands again a third time, but now you're going to step forward and push. So this is carry tiger to the mountain. Okay. Bring the hands back in, open, close. And now you're going to turn to your left. One block, two block, and then raise the hand up. Get ready for brush knee and press. Step forward, brush knee and press. Step back, bring the other hand up. Play the pipa. Okay. The hands thrust straight forward. Okay. From here, we're going to step forward and do chuanjiang. So the hands rotate. You chuanjiang once, turn the hand over. Chuanjiang twice. Step back slightly, parry, so you grab, punch, withdraw, carry tiger to the mouth. Okay, so that ends the B part. Okay, so let's follow Mason doing that.
Help, I'm going to face towards the mirror so you can see me both in my mirror as well as from behind. So begin here. Up. Extend. Step out, relax the hands. Turn the palms. Sun style holding the ball. Get in. And out. Good. Bring your hands up. Step forward to the right foot. Also to the left. Forwards. Good. And from here, again. Block with the right hand. Block with the left. Step back. Looking towards the left wall. Right hand's going to come by ear. Brush knee, press. Step back. Lay the peapod. And turn your left hand over. Turn my left foot out. Resting palm to step forward to the right foot and right hand. Turn the right hand, the right foot. Step forward to the left hand, left foot. Resting palm this direction. Now step back, parry. Our left hand's going to close. Right hand's going to make a fist. You step with the left hand, with the left foot. Right hand makes a fist and you punch it out. Okay. Relax the arms. Return tiger to mountain. Good. That's B part. So we just went over. Okay. Sifu.
Okay, so that gives you some idea. Right now, I'm going to demonstrate, and then Mason will do it with me, how the form actually goes. So for those of you who've been to class before, you have some idea how things connect together. So I'm going to start with the B part, okay? So my feet are in a V, okay? So I lift up, beginning Tai Chi like we did before, reach out, pull back. Relax. Now rotate the palms and sink. Lift the arms up to the height of your head. This is holding the ball. Okay, roll it back, roll it forward, roll it back, push it down. Okay. Next, raise hands, bring it up, step forward, carry tiger to the mountain. Now I turn leftward. Okay, that's one block, two block, raise hands, and then brush knee and press. Step back, play the peepaw. Okay, we've done that part. Next part, you turn the hand over and chuanja. Thrust the palm forward. Turn the hand over, turn your foot out, step up, thrust forward again. Okay, step back slightly. This is a block and a grab. Punch forward. That's a punch. And then withdraw. Bring the hands back to your shoulder here. Push forward, carry tiger to the mountain. Now, I turn back to the front, bring my hands back in and open and close. And now we do the single whip that we learned earlier. Okay. And now I relax the right arm, stepping back. I wave hands. 1, 2. Now I step out. 1, 2. I step out again. 1, 2. On the last one, you step forward slightly to the corner. Fair lady work shuttles. Okay. And now from here, the hand makes a circle. I roll back, come back up. This is the Tui Mo Jiao. Bring the hands in and cross in front of me. Yin Yang fists. Step back. And Tai Chi. So there are 12 movements in this total form. Very simple to do once you learn the basics to it. So in the next few classes, we will review how to get from the B part to the A part. Okay? So we've broken that up. I hope that helps a little bit and you have some idea what it is you're practicing. And again, you'll notice the form is not hard to do. It's easy to do. So you can concentrate on the chi feeling. So all the things we did today are to help you feel your chi. So one more other thing to do to feel your chi, bring your hands up, turn. Turn as fast as you can. Now bring your hands together, but don't touch, and then slowly move them back and forth. Can you feel something between your hands? If you do, that's your chi you are actually feeling. Okay? And again, this is important to do because if you cannot feel your chi, you're not doing anything other than slow exercise. Okay, you're not doing Tai Chi yet. And now turn. So some people think that the form is where the magic is. No, the form is in the Gong practice and in your ability to feel the energy moving. Because the real Tai Chi is about energy movement, it's not about slow exercise. We're going slow so we can feel the chi. Okay, and now reverse and again rotate. And in the old days, if you're wondering how it could be used for a martial art, the secret is we don't go slow. We use it like a regular martial art. Different is we're using energy. The energy enhances our technique and makes it a lot more powerful. Okay, but the slowness is to teach you how to feel the energy first. And now we'll do the same thing we did earlier, but now can you feel something stretching between your hands? Okay, if you do, you feel some tingling or your hands feel a little swollen, that's because your chi is actually present. Okay, and now we relax. And remember, as you do this, fingers point down, send the chi to the bottom of your feet. So you're taking heaven's chi, connecting it to earth's chi and yourself. This is called sanchai, meaning that the three harmonies are in yourself. So
係加州嘅太極比賽嘅冠軍啊嚇，好恭喜佢，OK，congratulation。好，咁嚟緊咧，呢個係下次咧，我哋嗰個講座咧，星期六講座咧，除咗1到4我哋電台節目之外咧，就下禮拜講座就係好精彩嘅，就係洪醫生咧會同大家講一個係遠在天邊近在眼前一個健康寶藏，一個被忽視嘅元素咧，呢個元素咧可以治療好多種疾病嘅喎，包括焦慮啦、腦霧啦、記憶力差啦、疲倦啦、免疫系統嘅問題啦、強迫症啦、骨質疏鬆症啦、骨質減少症啦，甚至可能治療呢、嗰個 Alzheimer 嘅，即係嗰個老人失智症啦。咁呢啲咩元素咧？咁下次講座就係洪醫生會同大家講啊，大家千祈就唔好錯過啦嚇。OK 好，咁啊就如果大家有咩問題咧，就可以問嘅。如果唔係咧，我哋咧就係好多謝我哋阿方師傅咧，好似有問題喎。OK，let's see。OK，哦，that's all。Congratulations。Yes。OK，yeah。OK，好。嗱，方師傅同埋阿 Mason 兩個真係好好嘅一個係太極，特別係